What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Gat97 back after a very, very long time. It's been probably a year and a half to 2 years since I've uploaded anything or streamed anything. It's called being an adult and it sucks. I pretty much just work constantly now. But I've had some time off this past couple days. I figured why not let out a stream. Even if it is a game that's either hated or loved by some. Me, I personally enjoy this Resident Evil 3 because I didn't play Resident Evil 3 OG. Never got around to it. And I've only had this game for probably about a week now, but I've already got everything done with it, so that's how you know it's not too long of a game. Got all the challenges completed, and I've got all the items in here. Since this is on Inferno difficulty, I will be using the infinite rocket launcher, because if you don't, you're crazy. Either way, I guess let's go ahead and get this started. I've beaten Inferno a few times already. 3 or 4 times, I'd say. Ugh. It's not all that bad. The final boss fight is ass, though. And I am going to be skipping all the cutscenes and shit. Now, I know I haven't done the a walkthrough on Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's because I really don't want to. I don't enjoy that game as much as everyone. And it's the same reason a lot of people don't enjoy 3 as much as they do the OG. It's because they have some sort of nostalgia for it. That's what my thing is with RE2. Okay. This first part here is kind of boring for a little bit, and better turn up the brightness because I can't really even see that either. Ugh. I can see it now, but it's not pretty.
What the hell is that thing?
If anybody wants to see any of the special costumes, just post a comment and I will change them.
Get out of here.
But for the most part, this stream is going to be pretty relaxed. I ain't worried about collecting anything, or nothing in particular, really. I'm going to try to focus on not dying, and I'm not as concerned about getting an S rank either. I could go for it, but I don't really know if I want to. This part right here is one of the first sections you can die at real easy, and it's because Jill does not usually run at like full speed sometimes. It's kind of weird. But it happens to me, I don't know, I've had it happen 3 times, I'd say, that I've died there. And I was holding forward, I clicked in the analog stick, everything to try to run, and she just doesn't run.
How did this all happen so fast?
I don't know.
Sorry for yawning. Like I said, this first part of the game right here is boring to me.
Hey, wait! Down here!
To the subway station, then everything gets a little bit better. Once you have more control. Because right now we're limited on what we can do.
I'm sorry,
And
Brad.
I don't kill these guys right here at the start. That is one animation I hate, by the way. Her flinch for like the explosions or things dropping in front of her fucking sucks. That guy is only there on Nightmare and Inferno difficulty, so hopefully you've been practicing your dodges.
Sir, are you alright?
This dude kind of, he looks like Tony Shalhoub a little bit.
The parking garage
Like, I
isn't
mean,
far. I can
right there. Come on, tell me you don't see Monk right there. But if you interact with the door, that's where you get the forget about him record. I'm just gonna say challenge because I think that's what they mainly are, is just challenges. Sorry about that. There's not too much to say at this first part. You're gonna dodge by these guys. The dodges in this game are a little wonky, I guess. That's what I'm gonna call them, because they don't necessarily work when you think they're gonna work all the time, especially with the last fight.
Damn it!
A lot of the times the window for it is after you've already hit the ground, or after the attackers would look like it's already in contact with you. And it's kind of bad sometimes. I'll leave in this.
Hey! Fuckface! Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
There's not really a better introduction to a remastered character than doing that. I love the new Carlos design. I think he's a badass, and I really enjoy it.
I think
Jill, on the other hand,
the dipshit that closed this.
it's kind of like a 50-50. Part of me really likes her,
Hey, what do you know about
that she is as feisty as she is, but the way she acts doesn't seem like she's dealt with a situation before, like her
He's all yours.
mansion incident with one. It doesn't seem like that would have ever happened to this Jill, so it's kind of weird.
BCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you
Come on,
talking
let's
about?
go.
You don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter.
Welcome to the stream, whoever just joined.
Come on, it's this way.
Now, there's one thing I try to do every time, and I'm trying to get Carlos to push me all the way down, but it doesn't work anymore. I got like halfway down here once, and it doesn't work. I love the new Mikhail.
Hey, Captain.
He got the badass stuff.
Fine young lady could use our help.
And isn't Mikhail and Nikolai voiced by like the same guy or something like that? Or somebody in here is voiced by the same guy as him.
Need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
Yep, that's right. I'm not gonna worry about picking up anything up here except the health and the my stuff that I'm gonna use for this playthrough. Yeah, so the shit I have done like the last 2 years is just worked my fucking ass off at jobs so that way I can make money. It sucks. I didn't get to do this as much, but I didn't really miss doing this either. This kind of isn't all that fun to me. Now here's a tip. If you're gonna play for the minimalist trophy, do that on standard difficulty to help yourself with that, and do it on standard. Because if you do that shit on assisted, it gives you the assault rifle and some assault rifle ammo, so that already takes up 2 slots, and you can't discard weapons. So it really does suck. Okay, so I want to play with a couple of items here because I haven't used them yet. For, let's see, what's this difficulty called? Inferno. Always have all 6 coins, because they are going to save your life. Or it might be the only thing that saves your sanity for playing Inferno. And there was one other thing I wanted to try. Oh yeah, I want to try the hot dogger. And that leaves me just enough spots for everything else. Yep. Alright. Ah, shit. Come on, let your ass on fire. Your leg on fire at least. Hang on, got a text. I don't even know what that is or who that's from. Holy shit. So I think when you dodge with this, it lights people on fire, but I haven't tried it yet, so I want to try it here. If I could dodge. Welcome to the stream. There's some of these weapons that I just picked up yesterday, like the hot dogger, because I just finished up all the trophies, like minimalist, to afford it. Does that like get rid of them guys completely? No, but it charred them. Ah! That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. This is mainly just me running through the game, showing you where everything is. But if you're playing on Inferno difficulty, you already know the game. Or at least you should. There's 2 enemies up there that you can actually hit from right here. And that'll take out both of them from right there. This is 937. That is a locker code I will never forget. If anybody can think of the reason, post a comment. Female zombie right there. Kill her. You got a parasite and a regular zombie coming up the stairs here. This dude is alive. There should be one zombie that'll come around that corner down there when I go. And there's one female zombie crawling out from underneath this car. Take her out. That might not have done that. Did it? Yeah, it did. In here there's a green herb, some high-grade gunpowder, and I believe fancy box. I am gonna take the fancy box, however, because I want the inventory space just in case for that last fight with Nemesis, because I'd like to be able to bring a lot of health with me. Alright, so we're going here. We're gonna pick up the fire hose, kill at least one of those guys, because he'll usually break out. I don't typically kill 3 of them, not unless you want to go for the shotgun. I'm not going for it, even though I could. Alright, so I might have to kill another one later on, but that's no big deal. You know what, I'm actually not even gonna bother with the one thing, so I'm gonna get rid of it right now. I changed my mind on the fly. I'll make sure I have 3 slots for all of my fuses and shit. So you need three for the fuses. Carlos gets his own right there at the start. Yeah, I'll have plenty of space.
Is someone in here?
And if anything, I'll end up getting rid of that hot dogger. Or Dodger, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't really look at it too much. Nikolai disappeared. Even if you get out that door while it's still open, and I have gotten to it right as the door closed on my arm, Nikolai isn't anywhere to be seen, so he just disappears as soon as he exits the door. I'm surprised I got both those dogs there with that shot. That was a perfect shot, too. Coming up, this is one of those really cool, like, new sections of the game, but I don't like the enemies for the, I'll need these for later trophy. Because that sucks. Don't need that.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
Grab this because I'll need it. I don't know if it would be possible to beat the game with less than one health item used, because I know the trophy says that it only requires one or fewer. But that suggests that, to me, that there is a way to do this part without taking damage. I don't know how. Maybe on assisted, the parasite doesn't get implanted. But on all of these difficulties, you have to take the green herb to get rid of it. Which counts as healing. 1, 2 maybe. Definitely got that one. I do like on these higher difficulties that some of them will spawn out before you interact with this. On the lower difficulties, they don't. You have to do that, and then... Just gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. And then they'll do that usually. Ugh. Oh, sorry about the yawn. These substation places, honestly, if you're watching this for Inferno difficulty, that means you probably already beat the game. Nothing really has changed other than a couple enemy placements and a couple of different encounters. Like the guy that was inside the moon diner. Is that what that place is called? Yeah. The guy that was inside the moon diner, he's not there on anything below Nightmare. Oh yeah, trying to dodge these guys sucks. Make sure that's the only one before I turn around. And it wasn't. Ooh, I got it. Ooh! Hell yeah! Oh! No, no, no! Oh, I got him. Run! Nope. Nope. I don't like these guys. They're a really cool new enemy, but I don't like them.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
I can say, the puzzles in this game are very, very disappointing to me.
Carlos, it's Jill.
Oh, sorry. My ear itches. But the puzzles in this game are very disappointing. And honestly, the lack of different enemies. I know everything that really happens in RE3 because I have seen like Let's Plays of it. and stuff like that, but I didn't get to play it, so it's not enjoyable. Later, dude. That buys you 30 seconds, I think. I know grenades on standard to hardcore buy you 30 seconds. On this difficulty, I'm not sure what blowing them up like that does. The reason I shot that wall is to get rid of this armor.
Carlos!
Yeah, that's an armored zombie. A bulletproof zombie, there you go, because he's bulletproof except head. There's a first aid spray in there. I'm really tempted to, but no. Alright, Nemesis should spawn back over here as soon as I get through this section. Over there in that corner, most likely. Ooh, what the fuck, girl? Hey, take a right. Oh, I missed. I missed twice. Woo! Holy shit! Get this stagger. Later, dude. Nemesis keeps you on your toes. Because taking a hit on this difficulty will pretty much be death. The only reason I haven't died from the 2 bites I've taken is because of those recovery coins that healed me back up. And then taking my own green herb to get that parasite out healed me up as well.
Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Red Street. We need to reach Fox Station. Can you program that?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Considering that.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos,
Yeah.
it's me. I finished inputting the subway.
I guess that's the first puzzle of the game.
Hurry back to the station. Make sure your subway's ready to depart.
But even then, up there you can see all that shit and make it out, so you'll know. And then there's one more puzzle in the game at the very end. At least I think that's the only other puzzle. There's only 2 that stand out. There's that one and the, ooh, I don't like these guys too much. I always end up dodging them by accident, really. Yep, just definitely take that. Now, I want to look at something here. I heard on some difficulties you can see a dude up there just trying to eat the donut. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to look later on. Or on a different playthrough. There's gonna be some fallen zombies here. I'm gonna try to take out 3 of these guys with one. That was more like 4 or 5, I think. And then I'll definitely be taking these guys out. Parasite zombies kind of suck. They're hard as hell to dodge too. There we go again. Great. But obviously that hot dogger does not work with dodging.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker!
Yeah, just stay right there. Right there, dude. Don't come up here. Actually, he might activate before I'm able to get that grate off still, so I may have to be careful. Because he's gonna wreck my shit if he comes up here. 1... Resident Evil with the rules of 3, you know? Okay, cool. Welcome to the stream. We just made it to the sewers. This is a speedish run, I guess you could say, on Inferno. My PB is 1 hour and 2 minutes. Let's see, should I stop and get that? I might. It ain't gonna take me too long. Mainly waiting for that door to close is the slowest bit. I'm not picking up the weapons, obviously. But if you don't pick up the grenade launcher or the shotgun, it gives it to you in the, what they call the dilapidated shelter. So that's pretty cool. On Nightmare and Inferno, you have 2 parasites that drop through this pipe here. Shoot them. And then there's, I think they're called gammas in this. Is right back there. Make sure you get him. One's gonna fall out of that pipe. I missed him. And that leaves 3 more gammas that will be in your path if you're speedrunning. If you're really good, you could probably just dodge them. I'm not all that good at this though. Oh shit. Yeah, and I've done fucked up, son. That's alright, I'll do that. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna probably regret that later. Let's keep going. I'm definitely gonna pick up that other hip pouch though and get rid of the hot dogger whenever I get next to the box. It's gonna be one that spawns through this. He's dead. They are able to be killed at the moment you see them, which is really cool. Gonna be one more that hops up over here and then one upstairs. And there's an explosive fucking thing. They got a wide blast radius, so it does stagger you somewhat. I don't know how far away you have to be to not get that stagger either yet. Here's where you fight the last gamma. I don't know if they're technically the gamma hunters. To me, they are. Unlock that. I'm gonna go pick up this real quick. Let's go. I might end up doing a Resident Evil 2 like hardcore speedrun as well. I don't know yet. It's one of those games like I enjoy it when I play it, but it's not that fun for me.
Carlos.
Yeah, I will not do that 4th survivor shit either. I did that once for the trophy. It took me 3 tries. I ain't playing that again. It sucked. There's Nemesis. Oh, dude, he's got a flamethrower. This dude's trying to grab us. Yes, I got that dodge on it too. I know there's an item box in there, but there's also one at the very top that I'll be passing by, so I'll use that one. Ooh, I got that dodge. Woo.
I gotta get out. Quick.
Do you move faster holding the knife or something? I don't know. I know it doesn't look as dumb on your shoulder. Yeah, I don't know if you could stagger Nemesis here with the rocket launcher or not. I don't usually stick around. Mainly because the new Nemesis is, like, I can guarantee you he's creepy, but I think the old Nemesis was still cooler. And I'd like to have seen the old Nemesis skin through the RE engine. That'd be really cool. You get a somewhat of a classic Jill and classic Carlos, but the classic Carlos one kind of looks like poop. You know what? I can keep that on me out. It'll just sit right down here with all this stuff. Never mind. Wasting a little bit of time. I'm glad this wasn't minimalist. I just strafe him like this the whole time until I get about right here, and then I just keep firing roughly in the same spot, and then I aim for the ground to blow him up from the ground.
Still kicking?
If you have time, run around behind him and pick up the herbs that were behind him. Jesus Christ, we fell fucking
It's chill.
far. I never stopped and looked back up there. I was like, okay, the thing dropped probably 3 stories and then she fell another 2 or 3. That's believable. No, she fell like fucking 10. Holy shit. Something that kind of made me sad was there is a green herb hanging out down there on RE2 that is not here on RE3. It's bad. I wish it was still there. Because I got to this part and I was like, damn, I need some health. Didn't have it. So I spent like some time waddling down there to loot. Yeah, I'm definitely blowing up these guys. I don't like the parasites. No, dude, die. Can I get this guy right here? Because he could chase me. What's up, Kendo? Later, dude. Best luck. I'd like to get one more thing with Kendo. If I can wrap that story up by the sides of the damn shotgun blast that you hear. Wait, did you hear a shotgun blast too? Fuck, I don't remember. Two parasites, and then this next section could be where I would die at, so... Let's hope for the best. Because I'm gonna just try to do this without saving too much.
Rocket launcher? Really?
And I got staggered, which sucks. Nemesis is gonna be up on my ass. That fucking parasite. Okay, let me get up. Let me heal. I usually get fucking wombo combo there every time. And then it fucking followed me out here this time, damn. That's why I don't like this running away bit. I don't think they give you the proper controls to run away the way they want you to. Okay, well I made it. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Get my health down there. Here could be a section I die at too. Run away from the Charlie head. It's one of those times like the very start of the game where Jill can sometimes... Oh, never mind, I'm good. Got a health up here I didn't remember. Hell yeah, box. That box saved me. But what I was saying is this is one of those times like at the very beginning of the game when you're running away from Nemesis that the run control sometimes works and sometimes don't. This time it did. So I had plenty of time to get out the way. What's up, Nemesis? The very first time I played this, though, he, like, jumped down in front of that fence while I was running towards it. I was like, holy shit! He scared the hell out of me. Now we're gonna be playing as Carlos next. Carlos has probably got the most interesting sections on, Inferno and Nightmare, because he gets, liquors in the hospital, which I think is fucking perfect. That adds to that so much. Just 2 enemies adding to it.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city.
That's such perfect design for that.
You'll be safe.
And then, Brad not fully dying. That I like too.
Sound of it. I won't be catching the train.
He doesn't fully die until after you pick up the battery. Because then he comes after
Means I can
you.
oversee the city? It's fine by me.
I will be picking up the infinite rocket launcher as Carlos too. I don't like his assault rifle, even though I do like it when it gets the upgrades. Ooh. Come on, load.
Oh, it's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city by now.
Alright,
All right.
let's get
Keep
to
your
it.
head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? Looks like a cemetery to me.
I do like Tyrell being in the game a hell of a lot more. That makes it really nice.
Come get some!
Come on, poster boy. Oh, shit! Oh, damn it! I hate that you can't dodge during the reload, and I have my auto reloads on, so it sucks. Let's go. They ain't got no choice but to leave him on this difficulty. He don't die.
Where'd that
Here's my
cop come
two things I need.
Don't know, don't care. Got a job to do.
No, I got a two funny stories, and they're both from when I did the minimalist playthrough of this and Resident Evil 2. I got to here, and I accidentally opened up the inventory box. I didn't save either. I had to go through all that shit again. And I didn't have a good last autosave either. Just because of the situation I was in, I kept dying. But on Resident Evil 2, I got to the laboratories right there at the spot where you chill out the plant 43 solution, or the chemical solution or whatever. I got to that point and opened up the inventory box in that other room. Did not have a good autosave. I screwed myself over twice doing those. Alright, let's go, dude. Come on, Tyrell, give me the thing, give me the thing, give me the thing.
And take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
I don't know why I decided to pick up his version of the operative manual. It's not... I don't like his punch too much. It does leave hunters open for good attacks, though. It's the only use I found.
So this search and rescue mission is really
You could also probably do it with flickers, but I bet that timing window's off. I don't use it. I wish you could skip this here.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
I didn't get too far away. Why are you yelling at me? Come on, open, 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 open. We're speed running this bitch. I want to see if I can get a new PB.
What the hell was that thing?
I like how right here you can see. Where he is. There he is. Well, that was Brad.
Here we go.
That's about the only use I found for his shoulder ram.
T.
Whip back around. One more. Yep.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
Once you hear that line, you're good to go upstairs. It means everything on that bottom floor there is dead. For now. Once you go upstairs, though, and get the key, and you come back, then you got a liquor. I was just firing that shot there because of the zombie that's hanging out right there, even though I'm not gonna activate him. I think he actually activates once you hit the bottom of the stairs coming back up, because I think he falls. Could be wrong. I'm gonna walk down here and spawn these liquors. I believe there's 2 of them. I can see one of them. And they're both dead. Yeah, I can't use my damn rocket launcher to open that, but I bet it would open it perfectly. You can shoot right through that. I don't know if you're able to do that on a RE2. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But if you could, that could change a whole lot of some strategies. For me, at least. Sorry. Chest hurt a little bit. Because I smoked too much. Get rid of all these guys. And one more. Palehead. Boom. Followed by a liquor and 3 parasites. They're gonna be right there, so I'm not gonna miss them. Welcome to the stream, whoever just joined. Oh, I missed one. Is that like a parasite on a palehead?
This will take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
That's all I want. Welcome to the stream. This is a speedish run of Resident Evil 3 on Inferno. I just wasn't sure what I was wanting to do at first when I started playing. Here is the room. If you don't pick up the shotgun and the grenade launcher, it'll automatically give it to you. But, I mean, you see where the shotgun is real easy. You get it very early, and you get the grenade launcher really early too, so I don't see why you wouldn't pick it up. Sorry, I like to have things organized. Should be 9 zombies in here. 2 there. I accidentally got that 3rd one right there. 1 here, 3 there, 1 right there, and then 2 up here in the corner. Followed by the one that'll fall, but he's dead. If you're going for challenges, like weapon-specific challenges, and you want to get a lot of kills with them, or if you only need a few here and there, go for that section because it's real easy. I actually did all 2,000 kills there. Well, not all 2,000. I probably had 400 more that I had to do, and I just did them there. Because I had to do weapon-specific ones, and I had to do just the sheer number of them. I wish you could skip all this thing. It should just be a whole cutscene, because that's what it seems like. On assisted, you can actually stagger Nemesis enough here that he can't get to his 2nd phase and get away. And I actually did it right there too.
Carlos.
Skip.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
Yeah, you get a lot of cutscenes in this game. It took me 5.5 hours to beat the game my first run through. And that was with watching all the cutscenes, so I think you roughly get maybe like 2.5 hours of gameplay. If you're not speedrunning, walk. There's your first liquor.
I've got time for this.
You're in the room that you need to use the key card on to get to the treatment room. Nurse's station. There you go. I remembered. Pick up the cassette player. Or the tape player. What is that called? Yeah, tape player. Blow all them guys up. Ugh. The way Carlos runs is kind of weird. It doesn't look right. It just looks unnatural. When I first play, I actually get lost. When I first played, I actually got lost in this area a little bit. I kept jumping down here trying to figure out how to get over there, and that made me get lost. Welcome to the stream, whoever's here. Make sure you shoot around here, because these ones actually wake up on Carlos's playthrough now. Sorry, I zoned out right there and just started going the exact way I need it to. Only open that locker if you open those two. Push yourself into the corner, because it makes it easier to open it. Otherwise, that one guy can fall onto you and slow you down a little bit. Then here's where we get introduced to our first hunter, and he's gonna die immediately. And he's dead. Or I mean, our second hunter out here on this little bridge across. He's dead. Go into this room walking, because this nurse's station here is where your next liquor is. He's right behind there. He looked like a dead body to me at first, but I figured out that it was liquor the hard way when I ran around here and got pounced on. Turn around if you want to shoot them guys. I'm going to just that one time. Make sure none of the close ones follow. There's a pale head right here. That pale head is not there on anything but Nightmare and Inferno, and I like it. Makes you adapt. This room is a nightmare. So there's one. And there's number two. I don't like them. I don't like this room. I kind of wish they put another enemy in here though. Like a pale head in there on this difficulty, because you only have to fight those two hunters. The pale head could be an enemy that would only wake up after you've killed them. Like once you think it's clear. But pick up the what is that, the cassette tape, pick that up, then wake up the pale head somewhere. That'd be nice, because then you could at least try to dodge around him. We got one more hunter, and he's gonna spawn right here until we have to do our standoff. The standoff sucks, by the way. I don't like doing it. Drinking my iced coffee here.
Goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist.
Bard.
There we go. It wasn't letting me skip that. I don't know if we have to pick that up. I think you do, because I don't think that was red. I think that was red just before.
Already
You see, I'm not really worried about discarding the stuff now as him, as Carlos, because I don't really need to. I shoot that guy now on Inferno because he's actually fast enough to catch you before you get through that door. I've been able to get to this door maybe 2 out of the 12 times I tried it, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna keep dying here to that part.
You're gonna be okay, Joe.
Skip. Skip. Nope.
Grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Skip. Pick that up.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
And this right here is roughly where I stand at every time. Because from here you can survey the whole room. Other than that, you'll have to move over there. And it also keeps it usually keeps that zombie that comes through the window over there from coming up behind you here. If you walk too far back, he tends to travel behind that desk there. This part, now, I don't like this part. I think every Resident Evil game since 4 has tried to have a barricade cabin moment, and they don't succeed. Hell, fucking RE6 had an exact thing, pretty much, a barricade cabin. But, well, yeah, RE7 even had a type of barricade cabin. It was in the Lucas's game house, but that made more sense than that. It was more towards the way Lucas felt. Lucas was a bitch. I hated him, motherfucker. I still haven't beat him on professional on Not a Hero. I won't play it. I didn't like it.
Oh, come on.
Once the lights go out, make sure you plant yourself in the corner over here. Aim down at the floor, because you're going to get staggered from this. But it's the only way to kill him as well. I'm going to shoot that wall just because I don't want that guy to fuck with me later on. And we're back to doing our normal. I actually play this spot kind of like, let me see, the elevator ride from Dead Space 2, when, what is that, chapter 7, when you go up the elevator and have all the tripods attacking you. This is what this kind of reminds me of in a way. Especially if they dropped more enemies out that room, that'd be cool. Like have a vent up there or something that was dropping them. That'd be awesome. That or had that room full of them that would just slowly come out. See, look, that was off the top of my head, and that was already a better idea. If you're gonna make a barricade cabin, and give you like a shitload of ammo instead of just a little bit to get over there. Well, down there really. So that was that one zombie that I was moving around back here with. Damn, son. And we're gonna have what, 1 more or 2 more hunters? I think it's 2 on this difficulty. Could be just 1. And we're gonna get parasites too, but I might have already taken care of them. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've taken care of the parasites. I wonder where it spawns me. Figured it would spawn me right there anyways. Alright. Now I'll just sit here and wait it out. You can just keep firing right here and nothing gets over, and you just see a whole bunch of just explosions from little bodies. It makes such a cartoony sound effect too, and I don't like it. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Just cracked the hell out of my neck. There ain't too much strategy to talk about here, really. You just have to remember where everything is, and luckily this game's short enough that you can do that in. And that's the last lock I'm gonna unlock with that. Get ready to shoot in here, because on these higher difficulties, there's a pale head right here. I don't like fighting them normally, they kind of suck, but I've kind of found some strategies to handle them, and it's just called a magnum to the face. I don't use the lightning hawk for really anything else other than them. I can survive the nemesis fight properly enough to not get killed.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
Yeah. Come on, let's go. I really enjoy the lab section of this game, though. Fighting the paleheads is really cool. I wish you fought something else though besides parasites, a couple of hunters, and normal zombies and paleheads. You get to fight on this difficulty 2 gammas. I think that's what they're called. Gamma hunters, gammas, whatever you want to call them. The one-shot babies. The one-shot chickens.
But I'm afraid
Right here. No more. And by fight, I mean I'm gonna take him out without him even knowing I'm here yet. Walk back into this corner. See him right there. And he's dead. The other one spawns with 3 dogs at least. That's how many I've been able to count, because I usually just shoot them and run. But there could be 4, and I think that'd be a cool fight. Having to balance 4 of those fast dogs and 1 of those slow gammas, that'd be really cool. Because 2 dogs usually spawn right here, but they replaced it with that, and I didn't know that at first, and I got 8. This is why I get tired of that scene. You experience like 4 of those real quick back to back.
No, wait.
The last shotgun upgrade piece, which I missed, was right back in there. Drop the bridge and you can go across. It's in a little lockbox. You don't even need the what's it called? Lockpick 4. It'd be cool if you did. That'd be one of those pieces. They should have made it like that. So all those dogs and the Gamma are in there. And this one doesn't have anything in it other than, I think, gunpowders. Something to make like shotgun shells. If you grab this, you get halfway back and it reveals them. I'm just going to shoot for the gamma. And I missed. Oh boy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and a gamma. Yep. Welcome to the stream. In this room, we got 2 regular zombies and a pale head. I don't think I got that normal zombie at the back there. We're not. I'm probably just gonna dodge by this hunter actually, just because I always miss with my rocket launcher. Because he does that every time, so you can just run straight at him, and he'll just dodge behind you, or jump behind you, I think. Because I haven't had any other attack other than that one happen. And then these 3 guys, I'm just going to shoot a rocket into the middle of them. Because dodging parasites suck.
Shit, he got away.
Yeah, he always does. Run, Tyrell, run. So is Tyrell shot or bit? I forgot. I haven't watched that cutscene in a little bit. I'll have to rewatch all the cutscenes sometime.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
Alright, let's get this done.
Too bad it doesn't let you run here, so you're forced to walk. Skip. And you don't have to see his death. Alright, up here, 2 enemy placements have changed. The female zombie is closer to this main corridor right here, and there's a pale head behind these boxes right up here. So shoot for the pale head first, come up here, and then shoot for her, because she automatically wakes up. If you shoot her, he will be on you quicker than really anything. I haven't been able to get away with shooting her first yet. I don't need to throw that away. I got plenty of space. Run! Oh. I usually use the D-pad in the inventory, it works a little nicer. There you go. I think that's all of them. Yep. As soon as you open this door, shoot right in front of you because she's alive. She got me both times actually on Nightmare and Inferno. And that sucked. Because I had pretty low health when I got here. The main reason I'm doing this Inferno speedrun is because I want to show you the cheap way of killing Nemesis on Inferno. Kill that pale head. And what I mean by cheap way is, Nemesis is pretty damn hard on Inferno. I would not blame you for needing some assistance. I get it. The only thing that kept me from having an S rank my first time playing Inferno was my saves. I had 7. I was pissed. So I had to run back through. But by that point I already figured out how to kill Nemesis real easy. Welcome to the stream, 2 people who are here. We're going for a speed run. It's not going to be a good one, obviously. Yes, I got good. Wonder if I got them all. Nope. Ooh, but he didn't attack me. That's nice.
Okay, this looks like I might be using vaccine development.
Now we're gonna fight. I want to say 5 or 6 hunters. I think it's 6. This part is pretty deadly on Inferno, so make sure you save somewhere just before here. And I think the only closest save spot is all the way back. I got both of them, 2 more spawn down there. Got both of them. That's 5. 06? Nope. Okay, so it was 5. Tell you what, once you get like 3 of them in that room that aren't dead, it does get confusing on how many there is. So do the second puzzle of the game. If you could even call these 2 puzzles.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
What in this room? Oh, yeah. Pressed it too many times. Skip. Take. Skip. Run. Two enemies left of the game, guys, both of which are nemesis. Well, you could probably get away with fighting a couple of the zombies inside this arena with nemesis, but I don't like to if I can avoid it. But the thing is, they ain't too easy to avoid. I just want that first aid spray. No. Fuck off. Thank you. Ugh. There we go. I'm gonna drop a pussy save right here. No, I'm not. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
What in God's name is this place?
Oh, this could be bad. I don't know if I should do this on the, if I should save with that last nemesis fight or should I keep going. I'm at 0 save so far, guys.
Jill, is that...
Yes, I got him. If you can stagger his ass, he won't get away and you can finish him off like this. And I did it. Oh yeah.
Nikolai, where did you...
Oh.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Okay, how much health do I got? I got 5, there's 1 in the arena. Yeah, let's do it. No saves. Give me that. Alright, here we go. We just going for it. What attack, what attack, what attack, baby, what attack? Go.
Got that, did you? How about some more?
Alright, I'm gonna be quiet and listen. As soon as he starts to wake up, that's when you push it in. You want him to initiate that grab attack, and you want to be able to dodge it like this.
Power sources remaining.
And that's what happens. If you can do that and get away from his grab attack, he won't grab you and leaves him open for a very vulnerable attack.
One power source remaining.
And look, I got him for that third time. Come on, baby.
I am sick of your shit!
All power sources activated.
Oh, no! Oh. Yes. Yes! Oh, I thought it was over there. Get him! Oh yeah. I like how no one gives Jill shit about being able to carry a gun that can literally fire her into the concrete and destroy it. But Chris pushing a round boulder is impossible.
Come on!
It's straight up impossible. Like, yeah, he punched it, but it was kind of round. That bitch could roll. Ooh, I wonder what my time's gonna be. I wonder if I'm beating my personal. Come on, let's go! I wish she ran faster.
I can still catch him.
Got him. Skip. 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 Oh. Damn it. Oh well. I got an S rank, and that's not too bad of a speed run, I gotta say. It's only 3 minutes longer than my personal best. I didn't save either. Hell yeah, that wasn't too bad. Alright, I want to thank y'all very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked. I know this wasn't too much, it was just a speed run. I'm not really back. I have just doing this for fun a little bit here and there. I'll probably do a speed run on Resident Evil 2 on hardcore here soon. Thank you. I'll probably do a speed run on Resident Evil 2 as well here soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. Remember, like if you like, dislike if you dislike. I don't really care why you dislike. Tell me why. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I'm not doing this too much. I'll try to upload here and there as much as I can, but I'm about to go back to work next week, so yeah. See y'all on the next one. Later.